A little bit of a slower weekend this weekend with only 38 items going out, but a pretty solid dollar amount for $1,100.66. And I have orders on Poshmark and on Mercari of all places. So let's get to talking about what we got going out, guys. What's going on, everybody? My name is Marcus. Welcome back to another video. With so few items going out, I'm actually happy to see that the monetary number is climbing. I did hit $22,000 90-day total yesterday, so another milestone. But as you guys know, every month, every day of the month, numbers fall off. So I am back down to like $21,980 or something. Let me show you guys the overview, give you a financial breakdown real quick before we jump into these numbers. As you guys know, I'm on a climb back to 50K 90 day. So I like to just keep you guys updated on how it's actually going. Okay, so here we are, $21,984 for the 90-day total. I did hit over 10,000 yesterday on the 31-day total, which is the highest it's been in a few months. And the 7-day is at $2,259, and today just 36 bucks so far. Now, I told you guys I'm trying to beat my number of $400 days this month than I did last month. So far we got one, we got two, and three. So we got 3 days that are over $400, and we're only 9 days into the month. We're so early in the month, and all I need is just 2 more days to outdo what I did last month. So that's progress, right? That just shows that consistency is actually paying out. That shows that the quality of the items is actually good, and that just being consistent and doing the work actually works. It works if you work it like a 12-step program. So with these items that I got going out, there's a lot of really decent sales going out the door. You guys know I got some of you guys know I got a lot of items in the store marked down to like $2 or less. There wasn't as many of those going out this week as there has been in previous weeks. And there are a few different reasons why. Number one, I'm running out of those items. Number two, I'm just continuing to pump really great quality items in my store. So that's what people are actually looking for, and they're finding it and they're buying it. So let me start pulling some of these items and show you guys what's going out for me. How was you guys' weekend? Was it good? Was it not so good? Leave it in the comment section down below. So one of the questions that I get and slash statements that I hear almost every video is, if the item is cheap and you got the space to store it, why does it matter how fast it sells? Why can't you just hang on to it to get the money that you want for it? While that's a very logical question slash statement, here's the thing. I have tons of space, right? Just these 2 rows right here is like 5,000 items, right? So I've got space. That's not the issue. The issue is I'm trying to get my money back like ASAP, right? I'm trying to turn and burn this inventory. So while I've had a lot of these items for 2 years, going on 3 years, is that ideal? Like, do you want to wait 3 years to make your money? Like, yeah, granted, it's great for like consistent sales and it's great for consistent money every day. Why not just buy really great items that sell super fast for really great money up front? That way you don't have to wait on your cash. While, it does really make it convenient to have consistent dollar amounts of sales, I would just rather make my money immediately. So all these items have been listed a really long time, very, very long time. And they sold for some pretty decent cash. But like this one, this is a Carhartt shirt, vintage Carhartt shirt, denim, and the collar's all stained and yellowed. The front of it's all stained and yellowed. It's a 2XL made in USA. It did sell for 25 bucks, but it took almost 3 years to sell. Is that ideal? Like, is that what I want to do? No, but I only paid like $1 for it. So, I mean, I guess it really doesn't matter, but I would love to have sold this item 2 years ago. You know what I mean? This is a pair of Old Navy pajama pants. Those are a men's large. Those sold for 10 bucks. Those also have been here for multiple years. This, I'm surprised, didn't sell by now. These are Levi's 501s. I sell 501s pretty much every day, guys. Like, the 501s is something that's like a staple item in my store. These jeans have been in my store for 2 years. Why'd they take so long to sell? They sold for $27. I literally have no idea why they didn't sell already. Furthermore, I don't know why I didn't pull them down and put them on Whatnot. This is a Sanibel Island hoodie, men's small t-shirt, just a hoodie t-shirt, sold for $14.40. This is a Great Smoky Mountains shirt, men's medium, and that sold for $13.50. All these items have been in my store years, right? And they're not bad selling prices for, something that's been sitting for 2 years, 3 years. But is that the ideal method? Do you want to wait 3 years to recoup your investment? Or would you rather list items that have a fast sell through that'll probably sell within a week to a month and you can get your money back a lot quicker? The money that I make off these items, I could have been made back quicker if I picked better items, and I could have been flipping that money into a lot more. It would have snowballed into thousands and thousands of dollars by now. Whereas I'm just now getting my money back off it years later. Guys, we got an Under Armour crew neck sweatshirt sold for 20 bucks. This is a men's medium. I'm always surprised when I get like really, really awesome money out of Under Armour, because over the years it's just not been selling as great as it used to for me. I just think there's too much for people to choose from out there. This is a Cowboy Up shirt. It's a men's medium. This sold for $13.11. These are some women's American Eagle jeans, size 10. They're vintage Y2K flare leg, and they sold for $18.22. This is a North Face jacket. It does have a company logo on the front of it, so it only sold for a best offer of 12 bucks, but hey, why hang on to it with a company logo on it, right? These are Levi's denim shorts. 569 is the model. I actually sold 3 pairs of shorts over the weekend, which is shocking because it's cold outside. This sold for $16. That's a men's 42. So obviously, with it being cold outside, I'm gearing up more towards selling cold weather stuff: jackets, hoodies, sweatshirts, lots of jeans, pants, and stuff like that. Sweatsuits and sweatpants, sweatshirts are really the focus, right? But still surprised that I see shorts selling. I am turning down most shorts right now in my wholesale boxes that people are sending me pictures of, just because I'm not trying to hang on to something right now when I know that it's not truly what's in demand right now. So as it gets towards the end of probably about February-ish, early March, I'll start buying a ton of shorts, because that's when I want to be able to get ahead of the curve of everyone else that's not buying shorts. And that way I got a bunch for people to choose from. Now, if I go to the bins and I find some for cheaper, I'll definitely buy them there. But when I'm paying up for items in wholesale boxes, it's just not something that I'm trying to do, is tie up a bunch of cash on something that won't sell immediately. Now, this right here is a Champion reverse weave USA field hockey sweatshirt. It does have some yellowing and staining right there on the front of the shirt. So, didn't sell for as much as it could have, but I accepted a best offer of $24.30 on this one. It was listed for much higher with it being a Champion reverse weave. This is a vintage Christmas sweatshirt. It's got some Christmas decorations on there. Sold for best offer at 10 bucks on that. That is a men's extra large. We got a Patagonia women's quarter zip sweater. This sold for a best offer of $25. I did have it listed for more, but I accepted the offer. I've got some men's Prana corduroy pants. Prana, I love selling Prana. This sold for $22.68 on a best offer. This one is not something I find all that often. I got this in a reseller box. This is Barefoot Dreams. It is a women's quarter zip hoodie, and it sold for a best offer of 30 bucks on that one. And that is a women's extra small. So really glad to see a really small size sell for that decent of money. So networking has been definitely paying off for me, helping me to raise my ASP and raise that 90-day total at a decent rate. Like I said in the last video, the goal isn't to force feed this thing to happen, because force feeding it to happen is not sustainable. I want to be able to do this comfortably. I want to be able to do this profitably, and I want to be able to do this as safe as possible. So that's why I'm happy to be able to find these types of brands, because here in Missouri, we don't have that much. I want to say we don't have that much culture as much in the town that I live in. If I was to live in St. Louis still, it'd be a totally different ball game, which people keep asking me, why don't you move to a different city? Well, right now I'm invested in a lot of things in the city that I live in, right? But these investments, these relationships, these things that I've agreed to, um, eventually they will run out, right? And I'll be able to move. I'm not going to stay in this town that I'm in for the rest of my life. So pretty soon I'll either be moving back to St. Louis, where I'm from, or move out of Missouri altogether, you know. But there's a lot more sourcing opportunity available for me in a bigger city. Until right now, I'm going to just keep buying wholesale. These are Lululemon ABC joggers, and I'm not gonna lie, man, I was very tempted several times to take the $20 and $25 offers I was getting on those, but I remained diligent because I know what they sell for, and they sell for full price of $40, and those are a men's large. Sometimes, man, it's hard, you know, like when you're like getting fairly decent offers, and you know, like on Whatnot, you would have sold those for like 10, $15. Like, 20 doesn't sound too bad, 25 doesn't sound too bad. But then when you're like the going rate is $40, like why settle? And I didn't. And it took about, 2 or 3 weeks to sell, but I'm still happy with a full price sell at $40. This is a Nike hoodie, men's medium, black, full zip. Nope, it's just a pullover. And it sold for 16.20 on a best offer. This, is cinch button up. It seems like the tops, like the button-up shirts and like the sweaters and stuff, the market is starting to go down on them. I was able to sell those for like $25. And don't get me wrong, I still do, but a lot of times I'm just ending up taking offers on them to get them sold quickly. This was listed just a couple of weeks and it sold for $12 on a best offer. It was only listed for 15 because it had pit stains. This is another pair of Levi's shorts, Levi's 511 shorts, size 36 with factory distress on the legs. Pretty cool looking. They got bought and returned once because they were slim fit, and so hopefully these don't get returned. Those sold for $20. This is one I got off of Whatnot, Grundon. It's a fishing brand, like so not like just like going out fishing casually, but like out on the sea, like true fishermen. Um, this sold for $25. I did have this listed for 35, got a $25 offer, and I checked to see where it was coming from, and it was coming from somebody in Italy. So I believe they were just trying to make up the difference on their shipping. So I was like, you know what? I'll bless this person with this because I paid like $1 for it on Whatnot. So not bad. Grundens, be looking out for it because I saw tons and tons of comps of 30, 35, $40 and up. So if you got the right thing, it's pretty good money. Here's another cinch item. This is a cinch pullover sweater. This is also sold for not as much as I had it listed for. I had it listed for 25. Somebody offered me 15 and I took it. It had only been listed for 2 weeks or so. Maybe even less than that. What's my number that I'm on right now? Yeah, so about 2 weeks. So not bad. Could have sold for more, but this is a pair of American Eagle jeans, men's American Eagle jeans, size 40, 30, and those sold for full price of $25. Pretty satisfied with that. Now, if you guys watched the video 2 videos ago, I would have told you about a text message that I gotten from some of my sourcers while I was filming the video, and how I'm getting brands that I've never heard of and how they're selling really great. Well, this brand right here in particular was the item that I was talking about. Well, one of the items. When I held my phone up and I said, I'm getting text messages about items that I've never seen before in my area. And these are Moonshine jeans by Brad Paisley. And those were listed just a couple of days and they sold for a full asking price of $25. Pretty happy about that. We got some men's Levi's right here. These are Levi's 501s. Like I said, I sell these all the time. So I don't know how that other pair sat for so long. These sold for $20. They were men's 33, 32. This is a Vineyard Vines button up. Took a best offer of $15 on this. It's a men's large. Now this right here is a Nike jogging suit. Let me show you the picture. It's a Nike jogging suit. It's like red and blue color block. The hoodie is a medium and the sweatpants are a large. But I got this in a box and I wore it a couple times. Come to find out, I just really don't think the color goes well with what I'm wearing and like the shoes that I have. And while it's a decent looking jogging suit, it's just, you know, not my thing. So I love Nike jogging suits, just not this particular one. So I was like, you know what? I'll put it up for sale. I put it up for $50. I got a best offer at $35 on it with $15 shipping. So I'll make a few bucks on the shipping, probably about $6-7 on the shipping. So it gets it up to $40. So I'm okay with that. And that sold in just the one day I listed and it sold the next day. So pretty cool with that. This is a Foxtrot jacket. Foxtrot. I can't remember the name of it fully. Let me pull it up. Okay, it's called Zero Foxtrot, and I had the jacket listed for $50, and this is what the logo looks like. Zero Foxtrot. I had it listed for $50. It's just a quilted jacket, and somebody sent me a $45 offer. This also was a international item. I don't remember where it's going to, but $45. Yeah, I'll take it. And this sold too. This is a Cleveland Cavaliers sweatshirt. This sold for a best offer of $21. That's a men's 2XL. All right, these are the last items I got going out. This is a pair of Levi's women's 501 premium denim. These sold for a best offer of $22.50. These are vintage Levi's 517s, men's 34-34. These sold the day after I listed them for a best offer of $28. This is the Poshmark sale that I had. It's a 3 Olives vodka shirt. Sold for, let's see here, sold for $11. And then this is my one Macari sale that I have had, and I haven't had a Macari sale in like a month or two. This is a women's Abercrombie and Fitch hoodie, and that sold for $21. I had it marked down to $11 on eBay, so I took it with the quickness. So really great items that I got going out this week. A lot of brands that I've never heard, never sold, never had before, along with a lot of just solid bread and butter items that I'm continuing to pick up in as large of quantities as I possibly can by wholesaling this stuff with sources for me through these reseller boxes. So really just so thankful to the Lord for being able to help me have this channel, for me to be able to have the opportunity to work with you guys on the other side of the screen. God is good. He's good all the time. And I'm just so thankful to be able to start growing this business back to some higher numbers. I know it's going to take more time, but I'm going to just keep on remaining patient and consistent. That's all I can do. And I just got to let the buyers do the rest. So that's going to do it for this one. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Until then, let's make this cash, guys. Peace.